Coming out of Las Vegas, it's your man in Breezy with Bets for Tomorrow. This is Sports. Alright everybody, thanks for joining Bets for Tomorrow. This is my first video in Breezy with the bet recommendations for tomorrow. It's 9/11/2018. I'm talking about games on 9/12/2018. Obviously, bets for tomorrow, that's what it means. I'm going to try to get these out by midnight every night my time here on the West Coast, Las Vegas, Nevada. So we'll get started. I'm just going to show you the bet board right now. I'm just showing you, this is going to be the bet board here in Las Vegas, Nevada. If you can't bet it at the Westgate Superbook, then yeah, I'm not really going to be talking about it. It's not going to be on my radar like that. You know, I'm not talking about stuff on BetUS where you can bet like I don't know, African soccer or African football or whatever. I'm not really getting on all that. So if you can't bet it at the Westgate, I'm not going to be talking about. But they do tennis, they do golf at the Westgate. So I really enjoy betting golf pairings. So I'm actually really good at that. But anyway, we got NCAA football. One game tomorrow. There's no line yet released. We got a lot of MLB lines released already. Couple that aren't. The Orioels athletics aren't released. And we got a WNBA game tomorrow. Now, I don't really follow WNBA that close, but a lot of people have been telling me, I've had a couple different people tell me, I guess, rather than a lot, but that that WNBA is the best sport to bet on for a sports bettor to win at. I guess maybe they feel it's more consistent or whatever. But here we're on scoresandodds.com. If you click free mashup, you can see they got this little power rating system. It's called StatFox. They are saying that Washington should be favored by 2 tomorrow in the home game. I would actually, given the fact that Washington has their center out, I would probably pay pretty close attention to that. Honestly, if you're real serious about betting, if Washington's giving like 3 or more, I would lean towards taking the points with Seattle tomorrow. But anyway, I don't want to bore you with WNBA. I'm going to just kind of go straight into my recommendation for tomorrow. This is a lot of MLB games. I'm going to make an MLB recommendation. Best for tomorrow. I'm going to make recommendations for tomorrow, obviously. So my official recommendation for tomorrow is going to be the Dodgers versus Reds. Now, you're not getting very good odds here. You're getting about -180, but they're pitching a lot better pitcher. And Dodgers aren't really known to be a big scoring team. They don't have a very good bat, but they're more like a defensive and good pitching team. Admittedly, they're not very good this year, though. And honestly, the Reds aren't a whole lot different. It's late in the season, but it's still, 15 games? I guess they're pretty good ways ahead of the Reds. The Reds have a strong bat, and they've always kind of been the hit or miss kind of team where, they might run up 10 points or they might score 1 run. You never know. So anyway, I'm going to just kind of talk about baseball a little bit in general. It's more of a, after you see, let's say you got Houston Astros and they're like a 66% win team or something. If you see them lose 3 games in a row, you might want to think about betting them on the 4th. You see what I mean? And the same thing if there's a bad team, even like the Orioles or whatever, and you see them lose 4 or 5 games in a row, you might want to feel like taking a shot with them next. You see what I mean? Because it's more of a streak game in that kind of aspect. But anyway, here we have kind of Reds. Looks like they've been winning a little more games than usual over the last 5. Dodgers, they've been losing a little more games than usual over the last 5. And so with Reds winning on the 10th, I don't think the game's concluded today yet, or maybe they just had a skip game today. But sorry, I didn't really pay that close attention to it. But I would advise, my official recommendation would be Dodgers tomorrow. Yeah, just because I don't think they're going to win another game. I don't think Cincinnati's going to win another game, especially with such a superior pitcher starting tomorrow with the ERA and the WHIP. And anyways, a little more established pitcher. Anyway, I'm going to make a kind of lean towards suggestion. Maybe just a good value bet tomorrow. Orioles are probably going to be about plus 180 tomorrow. Maybe even more. But the Athletics are kind of pitching a new guy that doesn't really normally do it. The Orioles actually have one of their better pitchers starting tomorrow, even though he doesn't have a very good record. But ZRA is not bad. He's a consistent starter, so that's good. So that would be kind of my lean towards bet. But again, my recommendation is officially the Dodgers. Just to talk about the Bluebirds a little bit tomorrow against the Red Sox. I mean, the Bluebirds are a terrible team this year. Obviously, Red Sox are going to pound them, but negative 240, I don't even know if I'd bother. Yeah, man, that's a. Anyway, I just wouldn't mess with it. If you want to get some free money off of a load up on the Red Sox, you can, but that's up to you. Like I said, the official recommendation is going to be Dodgers. Moving on to the lock of the week, guys. It's going to be a Saturday NCAA football game. I don't know if you followed Florida State and Syracuse very closely. Syracuse is having about a normal year for themselves. Florida State looks awful. They're normally, one of those kind of like, oh, I'm ranked, I'm not ranked, but I'm a solid team kind of team. But honestly, this year they look terrible. Their first game against Virginia Tech, they lost 24-3. They played a home game, guys, against Samford last week, and they were losing after the first half. And actually, you see right here, they came back in the fourth quarter and won it in the fourth quarter. Now, this is mind-blowing to me. Anyway, but they'll be playing. They're terrible this year. I hope they're one of the teams where your coach gets fired like after the 5th game or something, because they're so bad. But Syracuse is having a good year. I mean, or more like a normal year. They haven't really played anybody yet, but you can see they can put up a bunch of points. They put up a bunch of points against Western Michigan. Of course, they let them score a lot too. And then they put up a bunch of points their second game also. But like I said, they haven't really played anyone solid. But Florida State's so bad, they're going to go on the road. And they're going to lose, giving 3 points. They're going to lose. And I would take the Syracuse money line for that. I'm going to put that as the Embreezy official lock of the week. So anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in on my first broadcast here. I'll have to start adding some cool effects and stuff like that. Maybe bring in some guest speakers, things like that. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Go ahead, rate, comment, subscribe, flame. I'm gonna try to put up a video every single day. Bets4Tomorrow. That's what it's all about. So anyway, guys, signing off. Good luck.